What is a realistic budget for a home addition in 2026? It's one of the first questions homeowners ask. The answer depends on a handful of very specific factors. Here's what to actually expect in Cache Valley. In northern Utah, a single-story addition typically runs between $150 per square foot to $300 per square foot, and that's depending on the finish level and complexity. A basic home addition with standard finishes might sit on the lower end of that range. A mid-range addition with higher quality materials and including a kitchen or bathroom might move towards the middle of that range. And a high-end addition with custom finishes and premium materials throughout might push past that $300 per square foot range. Second-story additions tend to run a little bit higher, typically $250 to $400 per square foot, and sometimes more. And that's because of the structural work involved in tying in that kind of addition into your home. So here's what pushes that budget up beyond the base number. The biggest driver is everything that's happening outside. Excavation, foundation work, utility connections. That exterior work is where the cost difference between an addition and a standard interior remodel might show up. You're not just finishing a space, you're building the structure around it from the ground up. The second biggest driver is whether there's a kitchen or a bathroom involved in this addition. If you're just adding a bedroom, that's relatively straightforward. Framing, insulation, drywall, flooring, electrical. But the moment you add a kitchen or a bathroom, now you're talking about running plumbing, drainage, fixtures, and increasing both labor and material costs significantly. Plumbing heavy additions are consistently the most expensive square footage you'll build. Second story additions are a little bit different. If you already have the floor plan below, going upward is often a little bit more straightforward than some people expect. Unless you're adding a kitchen or a bathroom upstairs, that's kind of where the second story costs can start to climb. Beyond the construction itself, there are soft costs that can catch a homeowner off guard. Engineering and permits. Plan on a minimum of $10,000 for engineering, plans, and permit fees. The engineering and planning phase alone typically runs between $5,000 and $6,000, depending on the size and complexity of the addition. Another one is landscaping repair. Anytime we're doing exterior work, your yard is going to be affected. We're upfront with every client about this. Do you want us to handle the landscaping repair as part of the project, or are you planning on taking care of it yourself later on? Some clients want it done all together. Others prefer to spread that cost out. Either way, it needs to be part of the conversation up front. A couple of things worth mentioning that don't always apply to a straightforward addition. Temporary living arrangements typically aren't necessary. An addition is, by definition, additional space. It's typically not replacing the space you currently live in. The one exception is if we're combining a home addition with an interior remodel, such as expanding your kitchen into more square footage. That's pretty much the only scenario in which your daily life will be affected. Now, is there a point at which an addition doesn't make sense? Honestly, to me, not really. If you need more space, you need more space. There's no real substitute for adding a bedroom or a bathroom that you really genuinely need. You could try to carve out that space in an existing room, and that is a living room or a family room or just a spare bedroom that's now quite a bit too small. When the need is real, an addition is the answer. A realistic budget for a home addition in Cache Valley in 2026 starts around $150 per square foot for a single-story addition and climbs from there depending on detail, complexity, finishes, and whether plumbing is involved. Add in engineering, permits, and landscaping considerations, and you have a complete picture of what to expect. So if you're thinking about an addition and you want real numbers based off of your specific project, reach out. We'll walk through it honestly.